Welcome to Serra, which is an AI-based PowerPoint generation application. So what it does is that it allows the user to give some prompts and completely generate a PowerPoint presentation out of that prompt. So this is the landing page, and a small demo on the landing page is like, so the user defines the prompts and click on the generate button, and the complete PowerPoint presentation would be generated. So let's dive deep into the application. um, sh- Start creating for free. So this is the landing page for the application where I have all the previously created PowerPoint presentations by the AI. We click on start building and we would get three options. We can create the PowerPoint presentation from a template, or we can create using the AI, or we can start from scratch. So let's say if we do from scratch, then we would have to define all the outlines of the PowerPoint presentation slides manually. So let's say if I am making a PowerPoint presentation on AI and mathematics. So what is AI? What is mathematics? How mathematics powers the development of AI and its training. And you can also do like matrix multiplication and its use case in AI. Similarly, I can add multiple outlines, and if I want to add outline in between, so I can just bring my cursor and the button would appear to insert card. I can do this, and I can add this outline here. So let's say I want to add why history of AI, say history of AI. This way I can add a outline card in between. Not only that, I can also delete any card if I want, and I can also rearrange them by just drag and drop using the cursor. And when I would create on generate, a complete presentation would be generated. Not only that, if I create on generate using AI, so I would get an option to generate using AI. So let's say I give the prompt artificial intelligence and mathematics. After defining the prompt, I would click on compute outline. Now this feature would generate all the outlines for my presentation, and it would take some time. So as you can see, the PowerPoint, the outlines have been generated. So five outlines would be generated by default, and I can again add any card if I want in between, which I don't want right now. I can also delete them. I can order them if I want. But let's say if I add one card here, and let's say we define it to how mathematics would help in minimizing the cost of AI training. After doing this, a complete content of what this outline would also be generated. Now I'll click on finalize PPT, and I would be navigated to a page where I had to select one theme out of the given theme. So let's say I click on, say, cosmic latte. So after selecting the theme, I would click on the build button, and it would take some time to generate each and everything for the slide presentations. It would create the slides, the images, the content in formatted way and everything, and it would take some time to generate each and everything. Once it is generated, I would be redirected to the editor window where I can perform any other stuff. So as you can see that I've been redirected to this editor window. So all the slides have been generated here. Now I can switch between different themes from here also. So let's say I do this and change to dark theme, so it is done this much easily. Not only this, all the changes made are saved directly, so anything changed would be directly saved. So if I refresh the page, I would get the latest changes. Now here in the left side, I have this outline window where I can drag and drop to arrange my slides. So see, uh, this way I can drag and drop, and once again these changes are saved automatically. So if I refresh the page, I would get my slide on the first page only. Not only that, if I want to add some other slides, so I can just do a click on this button and drag and drop. So once on dragging, I would get the option to drop layout here. I do this and a complete layout would be created. I can again do anything, say hello world, and I can again do like Euler number. In a similar way, I can do anything. If I want, I can also change the content of the AI generated. So core mathematical pillars for AI, and everything would be saved in real time. So as you can see, after refreshing the page, the changes are not gone. All my changes are saved. I can also add anything, like if I want to add a table, then I can drag and drop a table. If I want to add a caution box, I can do that also. If I want to add a note box, I can do that. Success box. In a similar way, just by drag and drop, I can specify the positions. If I want to add an info box, this way. If I want to add, say, a to-do list, so I can do this. And if I had to add one more, I just click here and to-do list here. Now not only that, if I want to slideshow, I also have the feature to slide, so the complete PowerPoint presentation from this button. So the feature of synergy, the complete PowerPoint presentation would be here in this slideshow manner. Now once again, if I click on home button, I would be redirected to the home page, where I would have this our latest created PowerPoint presentation on the dashboard. I can again switch to any PowerPoint presentation. Say I want to go to this one, so I can directly go to this PowerPoint presentation, and if I want to make some changes here, I would just do this and again go on home page. And as you can see, the changes are saved in real time. Not only that, if I go to this, say, tourist places in Korea, so again the similar way I can do anything. So let's say I bring this slide to this position, and I go on home page, so the changes are saved. And in a similar way, all the PowerPoint presentation would be created just using AI and a simple prompt. I can again do these things. And not only that, if I go on this option, I would have all my previously generated prompts to save my AI uses. And not only that, all the previous prompts are also here. So if I click on anything, say early human, so I would do this and I would get all the previously generated prompts for the previously generated outlines for that prompts. So this way I could also save much time for outline generation. If I go on homepage and again, so this was all the demo of the application. Thank you.